seeking a ray of hope in the midst of darkness, how this candlelight vigil in Sioux Falls will help people struggling during these uncertain times. Plus, future business leaders make their pitch before a panel of judges at Entrepreneurs Day at Dakota State University. How this first-time event prepares high school and college students for launching careers in the business world. Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your Boredom Busters coming up, but first, our top story. South Dakota has reached an important threshold in the fight against COVID-19. The Department of Health announced this weekend that the percentage of state residents who have received at least one dose of the vaccine has reached 50%, placing South Dakota among the top states for getting people vaccinated. But there's still work to be done. Secretary of Health Kim Malmstrom-Rysden is encouraging young adults to get vaccinated as soon as possible. New data shows a recent 7% rise in coronavirus cases involving people in their 20s. South Dakota is entering its second week of the Phase 2 vaccination plan, meaning vaccines available to all state residents 16 years or older. The soft glow of candlelight pierced the darkness outside of St. Joseph Cathedral in Sioux Falls last night. The Gift of Hope Vigil offered both hope and healing to those attending this candlelight celebration. The Catholic Community Foundation for Eastern South Dakota hosted this 21st annual event. Proceeds from the sales of the candles and luminaries benefit the Gift of Hope Endowment Fund to support people going through times of grief, uncertainty, or transition. Well, think of it as a kind of Shark Tank spin-off for KELOLAND High School and college students. Dakota State University hosted its first ever Entrepreneurs Day Saturday, inviting both high school and college students to pitch their business ideas in front of judges.
We wanted to celebrate the people who are doing really interesting and exciting things in the student entrepreneurial world. We wanted to get everybody together, take advantage of this wonderful space that we have here on campus, and just share with the world these ideas that these young people have.
The winning students were awarded cash prizes for their presentations. The Sioux Falls Area Humane Society's biggest fundraiser of the year takes place next weekend. Pause to Celebrate is on April 17th at the Sioux Falls Convention Center. While the event will be held in person, there's another way for people to participate.
We're doing a little bit of a hybrid event this year. If people are not comfortable coming in person, they can access our silent auction online for $50.
To purchase tickets and get other event information about Pause to Celebrate, click the link on this story on KELOLAND.com. Let's get a first check of the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Root in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. We're off to a beautiful start to the day across much of KELOLAND, though there is one exception in the northwestern part of the region. But we'll start with the good. How about a gorgeous view of Falls Park this morning? 34 with not much of a breeze to speak of, and crystal clear skies above the falls with that nice luscious green grass below. All that rain last week certainly helped green up a lot of the lawns in eastern parts of KELOLAND. 33 Brookings and Watertown, 34 toward Aberdeen, 40 though in Pierre, 36 Rapid City, 35 in Faith, but we are also dealing with some wind, West River at least. To the east, not so much, and not yet. This moves eastward as we head through the day with the passage of a cold front. So we are going to have windy conditions on the way toward the I-29 corridor. A wind advisory will be in effect through the day and into the evening from Pierre points west as gusts may reach and exceed 50 to 55 miles per hour. There's the exception I was talking about. From Eagle Butte north and west into Perkins County, we do have some scattered rain showers. And while it isn't amounting to too much, anything is better than nothing in areas that have been significantly parched for the last 30 to 60 days. We have a few more opportunities for moisture. We'll talk about that and more coming up in your extended forecast.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. Well, a city's wastewater treatment facility can yield important clues into the coronavirus. Two researchers with the University of South Dakota are using a process known as wastewater surveillance to study community spread in Vermilion. They'll share some of their findings in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND at 10. The top bull riders in the world are competing in PBR Unleash the Beast at the Denny Sanford Premier Center. The action gets underway at 1:45 this afternoon. The event will be selling at 100% capacity. Tickets are available at the KELOLAND box office. The Arabian Horse Society of South Dakota is hosting the 50th annual Spring Arabian Horse Show at the W.H. Lyon Fairgrounds. Activities get underway at 8 a.m. Also at the fairgrounds, it's the final Benson's Flea Market of the season. Today's hours are from 10:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the Expo Center. Admission is $2.50 for adults, free for children 12 and under. Films playing at the Historic State Theater in downtown Sioux Falls include The Last Unicorn, rated G, Marie Antoinette, rated PG-13, and Mank, rated R. New in theaters this weekend, Voyager, rated PG-13. Adam?
Well, like I said, we really do need any kind of help we can get in northwestern parts of South Dakota, and we're getting that right now with some light rain showers moving through the area. We'll have another chance for rain a little bit later on in the day. Also seeing a few snow showers trying to crash the party in Spearfish and Lead, but not much of that is actually making its way to the ground. Now, this cold front's going to gradually move to the east as we head through the rest of the day, which will, again, spark the opportunity for some much-needed rain in north central and northwestern South Dakota, but it's also going to migrate eastward and give southeastern and northeastern parts of KELOLAND a chance for some rain, more so the latter rather than the former. And northeastern KELOLAND also has the opportunity for a few rain and snow showers as we head through the start of your work and school week, though we're not talking about a lot in the way of coverage, let alone much in the way of intensity with these particular little showers. From there, well, we kind of stay dry through the middle of the week. While, yes, we do get help in the moisture department, especially where we need it in northern KELOLAND, it isn't too much, though. Around a tenth to a quarter of an inch of liquid water expected through the first portion of the upcoming work and school week. So it's better than a zero, kind of like what they'll have the further south you go toward and south of the I-90 corridor. From there, we watched the thermometer. We had a warm, if not outright hot start to April overall, but we flipped the script for this upcoming work and school week and have a pretty decent round of below average temperatures by mid-April standards. So we're talking about highs not getting out of the 40s by day at times with lows well into the 20s. Highs today generally climbing into the 50s and 60s, the latter more likely east of the James River Valley, but either side of 50 West River. And it gets pretty windy as we head through the night and into your day on Monday. 20s West River, 30s to the east. Your Monday outlook generally cooler with a chance for some rain and a few wet snow showers, especially in northeastern KELOLAND. Your 7-day forecast not showing much in the way of appreciable moisture chances in the Sioux Falls area, at least. Not until we get to the end of the week, where we keep an eye on the developing area of low pressure. This should be a mainly rain event to the south and east, but further north and west, we'll see if this mixes in with a little bit of snow. So keep an eye out for late week updates on your extended outlook. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.